Hello, everybody. It's Mr. Champaign here with you. We're here today with another first look at another recent new release. This one's a game called Coastal Kitchen Simulator, which has been brought to us by Bewolba Studios. And I want to thank them once again, along with Keymailer, for sending me a free review copy of this game. It was very nice of them to consider me, and I appreciate that very much. The description of this game on Steam says cook and serve dishes as you run your own seafood restaurant. Unlock new recipes, grow your kitchen with the help of employees, and satisfy every customer's craving. Expand your reputation, manage resources wisely, and build a seafood restaurant that becomes the talk of the town. So let us hop in and see what it's going to be like to run our very own seafood joint. I'm a fan of seafood, so for me, this is going to be a very interesting thing. There's not much in the way of seafood that I don't enjoy, so I will be very interested to see exactly what it is that we're going to be able to create here of our own. Now, if I remember right from seeing a little bit of this, we kind of start with a basic menu and we kind of learn to cook more and more, and that's kind of what we do here. But I'm not quite sure, so we're going to find out. Here we go. Is this your first time playing? Start by interacting with the door sign to open your restaurant and wait for customers to arrive. Take their orders, prepare the dishes, and serve them to their tables. Have fun and enjoy the game. That seems quite simple. It seems like there's not much else there that we got to do. All right, open the restaurant to start the day. And as always, I always forget in all their games, I've got to always like change the mouse sensitivity. Like it's just not nearly enough. So apply. You would think that I would do that before I get this thing started. Resume, but okay, that's better. The entrance is okay. So here's our kitchen. The restaurant is here. So open the restaurant and start the day. Where is the way out? Is it here? Oh, here we go. Here's how we get out. All right. Nothing else we got to do other than open the joint up and start. So here we go. Day one. Store's open for your convenience. The restaurant is even open for your convenience. Does it have a name? Just says Coastal Kitchen up there. So maybe we'll get a chance to change that. I don't know for sure, but that's what we have it called here is what we're seeing. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to wait and take customer's order. So guess we'll just kind of stand here and chill while I'm waiting. I might as well drink some water. We don't have anything else going on. So I see a customer. They look like they're on their way in, asking if they wonder if the place is any good. You would be our first customer, so you'll be able to tell us if we're any good. Because I don't know. I just got here. New customer group has been seated. Time to take their order. Look at you waving your hand in the air, just completely separate from the rest of your body. The rest of the guy's body is staying perfectly still, but his hand is going all like this, while the rest of his body does not move at all. All right. Raw salmon slices. Perfect. We shall do that. Order added. Tray will be placed on the kitchen table. Cool. So we're going to go back here. Prepare the dish and place the plate onto the serving tray. So we apparently have 4 minutes and 47 seconds to do this. So raw salmon slices, we're going to click to take the serving tray. All right. So no, click. You must complete the order before serving this to the customer. Okay. So we've got a bunch of stuff back here. Sample of special dish raw salmon slices. So in order to do that, we maybe need to take a plate and then maybe do that. So do I right click to take it? Prepare the dish and place the plate onto the serving tray. Okay, so we're going to set that there. Let's check. I mean, my fridge has nothing in it, so that doesn't seem to be it. All right, let's. Does tab even bring anything up? No, it doesn't. So there's nothing there. Wait and take the customer's order. All right, I see. So salmon crudo, roasted shrimp scampi, roasted herb salmon, baked shrimp toast, grilled salmon bread, the lobster with herb. We got lots of stuff. So the question just becomes, how do I get this? So raw salmon slices. Yeah, I've got to like complete the order first. So plate. So sliced salmon, sliced radish, and okay. So sliced salmon, sliced radish, sliced parsley. Where is all that stuff? Oh, it's over here. Okay, we got it. We got it. We got it. We're good. We're good. We got it. All right. Just had to look around a little bit. E to process ingredient. All right, there. That's done. So now we're going to take a bit of this. Where did I put that plate? Oh, it's over here. All right. So let's grab some of this. So set that down, grab some of that ingredient, put it on the plate. What do we do with the rest of it? Where do I put it on there? I guess can only be placed on kitchen tables or cooking tools. Um, okay, so is that not a cooking tool? Okay, that's apparently okay. So that can just go there. It's perfectly clean. It's what I'm understanding. Radish. Okay, go ahead, chop that up. Got it. Throw some of that on there. I didn't want to move the whole cutting board, so put this cutting board back down. Set all that there. All right, I think I maybe have some very basic understanding of this, or maybe not. Um, Process that. Okay, parsley. Done. There's that. So I managed to do this with 2 minutes and change to spare. Put that to the serving tray. Take the serving tray. And we're going to hand this to this wonderful gentleman out here. So F to click, tickle in the throat. Here we go. F to click. I guess he's ready. So cool. Enjoy. I'm going to back away and not like watch you as you eat, at least not from right up close. We'll stand back here and see what he thinks of it. What does he think about all this food? Let's find out. He's eating little bits at a time. It's actually interesting watching people eat in these games because he's just taking the same 2 bites over and over again, and he's eating it two-handed. I guess it's just that good that he just can't wait to eat it with both hands. I don't know. Next thing we're going to do, we're going to collect payment from the cashier. All right, so I guess I'm also the cashier, so I will stand here. He's going to pay for it on his card. So we've got to get in there and then take that 15. Oh, come on. You can't be serious that we can't use we really in this game can't use the keyboard? That that's surprising. All their other games you can do that. Huh. I really would have thought for sure we would be able to use the keypad to do that, but for whatever reason that did not pop up for me. And I pressed numlock on my keypad to make sure that it was working. Huh. Okay. I am surprised. So the other pieces of this. So can I pick one of these up and put everything on here? Does that? Oh, that does work. Okay, so I can do that. And then you've got to separate them from the group is what it is. And everything is right click to move the trays, which is a little bit confusing. So right click, and then left click to pick something up and put it onto the tray. So, all right, so we're going to take these. I'm going to put them in the fridge because I think that's what we're supposed to do. And right clicking all the way. So that'll all be preserved for the next day. So right click, and right click and put that there. Because I'm assuming we're going to be doing a lot of chopping of things as time goes on. Do we have another customer? Oh, shoot, we got a whole group here. Yowza. Okay, hi. Let's take the order. So we've got raw salmon slices. Do we have anyone else? Or is this everybody? Okay, so maybe this is the whole table. All right, so let's go back here. Yeah, we got 4 of them. So I'm going to have to prepare a little bit more of this. I didn't mean to grab the whole box. I just meant to grab the fish. Put the fish on there. Okay, and eat a process. Now I'm going to grab my tray from here. That wasn't the one I wanted, but that's okay. We're all good. So grab that one. And then I'm going to need my parsley anyway, so let's grab that. Set that there. Salmon. Good to go. Now, I'm guessing I can set up 4 plates like this and just do this one at a time. Now, can I pick that up? And no, I can't do that. So I was hoping that I could like pick up the tray and put the salmon onto each of the individual plates, but it didn't seem like that worked like it does in some games. Oh, and now I've got to move the rest of this to there. Got it. Radish. Go ahead, process that. We'll take the 3 slices, put them there, put the 4th into that tray. Oh, no, nope, I did that wrong. That has to go there. And then the parsley. Did not mean to grab the box, just meant to grab the parsley. Okay, and process. And 4 slices. Done. Excellent. This is all going to go on the tray by right-clicking. Pick up the tray. Right-click to pick it up. And then through the door. Perfect. And everybody is now going to eat two-handed. We're, again, going to walk away because it's scary to watch people eat in this game. I don't think I can handle it. So we're just going to let that go. While they eat, I'm going to go ahead and throw everything in the fridge. The door to the fridge opens automatically, so we don't have to do anything to open it other than approach it. And it then immediately opens. So, all right. Go ahead, set that there. Cool. The boxes, I'm assuming we can probably throw away. I would imagine so, because they are all empty. And I'm assuming that when we order new stuff, we're going to get new boxes. That would seem to make sense, but I do not know. This would be an interesting game if we had to like grow our own fish and our own radishes and our own parsley, but I don't know if we actually have to do that in this game. That may not be the way this one works. Let's get in here. All right, in and then click. And again, 6-0, that does not work. Trying the numbers on the top, no, that doesn't work either. So apparently that's the way we got to do it. So be it. It's fine. If you say so, that's what we'll do. How about this table? Let's see. No, I don't want to reject the customer's order. F, 3 more salmon slices. Okay, I didn't even realize that we could do that. I thought that E was normally interact, but in this case it is not. I would have known that had I read my screen. You know me in reading my screen and how much I love doing that. It is like one of my favorite things to do is read my screen. It's why I do it all the time so diligently. And that is dripping with sarcasm. It is. Okay, slice part. Oh, we got to put the salmon on first. Okay, order of operations. Salmon first. Quality pivots. Radish second. Parsley last. You can't put the parsley on the plate first because it's got to go on the salmon. So they'd notice it if you did that in the wrong order. And then that goes on there. Off we go to our customers right over there. Don't hand them the tray. That's not the way they want it. So take the tray and then F to serve them. They don't want the tray. They have no interest in the tray. So we're going to keep that away from them. And we have nothing left that we need to take care of. So I'm going to, again, just leave those out kind of sitting because I've got a feeling at some point we're going to need them. So, yeah, let's just kind of have them hanging out there. They can be rotated with the mouse wheel. So we can go ahead and do that if we wanted. Again, we're just going to stay back here, just very quietly lurking in the distance. So as to not scare our wonderful clientele. Now, those two guys are apparently leaving now. They hopefully paid this guy or maybe Venmo'd him or sent him money by Zelle or something. I hope they didn't stiff him with the bill. That would be kind of bad. Get closer. Okay. 45. Done. Okay. New customer group has been seated. Time to take their order. Okay. Exit the cashier mode. We're going to go over here. So take the customer's order. 4 more salmon slices. Okay. I feel like we're out of ingredients. So now we got to figure out exactly how we go about getting ingredients because we have none. Cold storage has nothing in it. The delivery area has nothing by it. So that's not an option. Where is my computer? Where'd my computer go? Did I ever actually see my computer? Is it? I don't know if I saw it. So I don't know how we go about ordering stuff. That is okay. Restaurant, unlock the second floor. We cannot do that yet. Is it? Oh, it's here. Oh, that's right. It was here. So open computer. We need ingredients: radishes, parsleys, salmons. Let's go ahead and order all that. They're in the area behind the kitchen. All right. So here we go. Radishes and parsleys and salmons. And we have 5 slots in this game as opposed to Ranch and Farm Store where we only have 3. I don't know why they give you different amounts in different games, but they do. And I wish I could hold 3 things at a time, but I can't. Or no, where'd my salmon go? Is it in my pocket? Oh, where'd my salmon go? Is it? All right, so there's that. Did I throw it on the floor? Did I throw it in a drawer? Where did it go? I don't think I'm holding it. Uh, oh, it's back there. Okay, I threw it behind the box. I'm like, where did the salmon go? It was here just a second ago. It disappeared. And I need to get that out of the way because I need to have a place to set up my plates. And we need 3 of these. All right. That's done. And then put that there. I gotta really stop doing that. I'm just so used to right clicking or to left clicking or yeah, this is just this constant the constant switching between left clicking and right clicking that has me really kind of goofed up. And I tried to put the parsley on before I put the radishes on. Again, order of operations, very, very important. Makes all the difference. So no, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there, that goes there. Now parsley, because that's the final step in the order of operations. Very, very important to get that right. It's good that they give us 5 minutes to get this stuff done because we are not the fastest people in the world. I know this. Must complete the order. Oh, there was a 4th one. I didn't see 4 people there. I only saw 3 people. All right, that's fine. We'll do 4 of these. I could have sworn there were only 3 people at that table. Maybe someone's eating for 2. I don't know. We're going to go back. Were there 4 people? There are absolutely 4 people here, so I don't know what was going on. I really only saw 3. Or maybe that was the other group. I don't even know. I'm a little bit tired. It's okay. It's all fine. Everything is good. We're learning how to. We got really good with salmon slices. Oh, and we got to take care of all the dirty plates too. I just now realized that. That was the 3 top. That's why I remember that. All right, dirty plates there. This is all going to go to the sink, I believe. So, yeah, that's all going to go in there. All right. Hold that to wash the dirty plates. That was simple. Man, if only it was like that to wash dishes in your own house. That is very impressive. And again, she's the unfortunate one that has to pay the bill. I feel a bit sorry for her. That is going to be 60 for you. And again, I hope your friends gave you some of that money back for your meal, because otherwise, I'm very sorry. All right, we're going to go ahead, grab these last plates, run them under our sink, turn the water on, and in one flash of a second, everything is clean. That is beautiful. And then it said something about we could do something to get into another day. I don't remember if it was escape or what it said. No, it was not that. It was not space. Was it F? Was it E? Was it go to my computer? It's weird that it doesn't keep it on the screen. Let's go here. Let's take a look. So F to open computer. Employees. So we can get employees at level 2. And cooks at level 5 and more at level 6 and then more people at level 7. So the cashier we can get at level 2, which means that we won't have to worry about that. Help and docs. Let's see. Was there something that talked about getting to the next day? Was it spacebar? No, because spacebar is the just makes you jump. Let's see. Submit cashier change, reset cashier change, interact. Oh, so interesting. Do we close? Maybe we can close the restaurant. Oh, there we go. Do you want to continue the next day? All the ingredients left outside the refrigerator and cold storage room. Oh, nope. No. Oh, I have nothing outside. Oh, but I do have to put all this stuff outside or away. So let's take this. I'm assuming that this all has to go into cold storage. I'm going to put it all there just in case. I don't know if it needs to, but I'm not going to risk it because that would be bad. So let's go ahead and put all this away just to be safe. Go ahead, do that. All right, everything's in cold storage, even the parsley, even the radishes. We're good. These are all sample dishes, so there's nothing I need to do there. They just stay there. I think those are actually all made out of wax. So whatever you do, please don't try and eat them. It would be bad for you. Okay, now we're going to go in here, close the store. It's nice that it gives you that warning. to say, have you cleaned up? Because if you then make a mistake, they at least can say they warned you. All right, there we go. 12 food sold, 4 total customers. Got 312 experience points. We actually made money, which is weird. I'm only assuming that we made money because of all the freebies they gave us at the very beginning. It's always when they give you freebies that you have a chance of actually making money on day one. So that was kind of successful. Let's do it again. All right, here we go. Day 2. Yeah, store's open for your convenience. And again, they do give you a little bit of insight. Like if you go into your computer and go to your help and docs, it does give you just a little bit to help you out. So yeah, ordering ingredients, you can all do that from here. And then click add to cart. Okay, and then it'll be delivered directly to the delivery area. And then cooking tools, you can apparently do that from here. So ovens and gas canisters and grills, that all goes in the back. Preparing ingredients, they talk about that. Fresh uncut ingredients should be stored in the cold storage room. So it sounds like everything needs to put in the cold storage room. And then pre-cut ingredients must be stored in the refrigerator. So if it's cut, you put it in the fridge. If it's not cut, it goes in cold storage. That's what I'm gathering here. All right, how are you doing? What can we do for you? You want a couple of raw salmon slices. That seems to be the one thing that we know quite well. So we're going to get into that and do that. Grabbing everything we have out of cold storage. Starting with our radishes. I should have started with the salmon. I know I should have started with the salmon because now I'm going to take all this and put it on there. I can hear everyone saying, Rusty, why didn't you grab the salmon first? That's the first thing you got to put on the plate. Why didn't you grab the salmon first? And you're right. You're absolutely right. I should have grabbed the salmon first. I did not. I grabbed it second. 2 there. All right, next up, our parsley, which we will grab last because that goes on there last. We'll take a couple of radish, put them there. Get all of our parsley cut up. I wonder how many people actually like raw parsley. I've had it. It has a very assertive taste. So I remember, and I always do that. I always want to throw the serving tray at them, and that's not the way that works. But yeah, I remember when I was a kid, trying parsley, like because it's always like a garnish for sandwiches, and it's one of those that it doesn't. I mean, and especially as a kid, it doesn't taste the way that you would think it would taste, or the way that you would hope it would taste. And I just remember when I was a kid, just being like, "Oh wow, yeah. Does anyone actually eat this?" And it's interesting because it's a dried herb, and people put it in all kinds of things as a spice. But like if you eat fresh parsley, it's very, very interesting taste. One that has changed a lot since when I was a kid, but that's always the way that things kind of go. Yeah, your tastes definitely change over the course of time. One would think. Got to get closer to there. All right. You're actually paying with cash, so this is going to be 20 and change. Just like that. Excellent. Thank you very much. Our reputation slowly goes up with every successful order that we do. It goes up like 2%. So we slowly get better and better. And people will eventually, we will get to the point where our reputation is not. And maybe it'll be, but it's not there yet. We're still, and hopefully we'll get better. Oh, 2 grapes. No. F. Raw salmon slices for you. How about you? Raw salmon slices. So we got 5 raw salmon slices that we need to do. I will need some more products. So let's take care of that. We're going to get, let's get 2 of each for now. Let's do that. Can't hurt. Just to have some spares, because that seems like that's the only thing that we're serving right now is raw salmon slices. That seems to be our specialty. Let's set that there. Move the parsley off of the plate there, starting with the salmon. Going to prepare this. Now, can I set 5 different plates out? I wonder. Well, maybe I'll just do the 3 first. Oh, I got to finish my current order first. Oh, so they literally do it like that. So you can only do it one order at a time. All right, so there's that. The parsley is there, okay. And then we can do the order of 3 after that. Okay, so there's my 2 top. You're all set. Now we'll go back and start working on the 3 top. So salmon. And our stack of plates here is like forever, apparently. That stack never gets smaller. It's the stack of infiniplates, which is kind of funny. Let's see. We want the radishes next because that's the next thing that goes on the plate. So let's set those there and give these a chop. Putting them right there. Last one there. And finally, our parsley. Setting that also there. Getting used to the controls now, finally. And then those go there. And again, once we get ourselves up to level 2, we will immediately go ahead and hire a cashier because that feels like it's the smart thing to do. 3 of those for you. I went right through that person. So in this case, you can't actually wear the person as a suit. You just make him disappear, which is interesting. All right, 2 more salmon slices. Everybody loves the salmon here. We apparently have the freshest salmon in town, or the only salmon in town. Either can be true. Both can be true. But I don't know exactly which it is. All right, we have 2 more salmon slices next. So let's take care of those. I think we've got, no, I got to cut a little bit more of it up. All right, so our salmon, no, not that. Left click. Right click takes the box. Left click takes the item. Okay. The radish, I'm really not trying to do that on purpose. I'm really not. I know you think I am, but I'm not. Okay. And finally, parsley. Left click. There you go. It's not that hard. It's really not. And that's all done. Right click, right click, right click. Do not right click to hand it to these people. They are not interested in it. Just left click to give them their food. And now we're going to go over here and amazingly enough do even more raw salmon slices. Meanwhile, we'll go ahead and take this guy's money from him for their 3 top that they had. 45 and $5 and change for you. Thank you very much. Still working our way up to level 2 here. The levels do not come quickly in this game. They definitely take their time. And we do want 3 salmon here. It must be really, really good salmon, is all I can figure. And it's nice that on the serving tray, you can click anywhere you want on the tray, and it'll put it into place. So you don't have to, it knows where it wants to go on the tray. I like that. Because I've seen plenty of games where something like that does not happen. So it's kind of nice that in this game it does. All right, for you, 30. And again, we've got to actually type it in. So we got to key it in using our mouse. It's fine. I'll be okay with it. I promise. I won't complain about it too much. Just a little bit. All right. Dirty plates. Go ahead and get all those cleaned up. And then those. All right. Think we're good. I'm just going to drop those in there for now. And yeah, might as well go ahead and wash them all up while we're at it because it takes no time at all to do. How you doing? Arm waving in the air like you just don't care. Raw salmon slices again. We will get you taken care of here. That'll be $45 for all of your wonderful stuff. $5 and change for you. Thank you very much. Now back we go to do yet more salmon. These are all empty because once they're emptied out, there's nothing that's on the front of the box anymore. So that's how you know that you've cleared that out. And now we'll go ahead, grab the rest of our stuff again. Starting with the salmon because that's the first thing that goes on the plate. Okay. We need 2 of these. And then I got to take the rest of that, set that there. Next up, we got the radishes. I didn't mean to actually do that. I meant to grab the box. All right. And then finally, our parsley. And we'll set that right about there. Okay. All of the wonderful seafood for all of our lovely customers who apparently, I don't know how they found out about us. Maybe we got a good Yelp review. I'm not quite sure. Hard to get a good Yelp review when you're like brand new here, but it's hard to say. Maybe our uncle gave us some good notoriety. I'm not quite sure. Two more raw salmon slices. As luck would have it, we actually have two of them ready in the back, and then we need another two. So let's do the first set of two. With all the quality pivots. And then this is going to go over there. I think they were the first one I did. Oh yeah, and it does show you on there. I just remembered. It shows you on the thing what table you're going to. On the serving tray, it shows you that. You know, that blue thing. That's what I'm talking about. $20 and change. Awesome. Thank you very much. Next up, let's do it once again. And let's right click once again when we mean the left click. And this is going to table 6. Left click. All left clicks now. And then left click again. And left click. All right. It's left click except for all the times that it's right click. Like there it's right click. There it's right click again. There it's right click. And now we're going to left click to give that to you people. All right, let's see. Got a 4 top, no F there. And then another 4 top. Okay, so we're gonna take care of your money. So that is going to be $20 for you. All right. Awesome. Thank you very much. How much stuff do we have back here? Not enough. So I'm going to need basically another box of everything to take care of both of those orders that we got. Assuming I actually grab that. Okay, so we're gonna go back here. I'm gonna do another 2 boxes of everything. That felt like a pretty good way to go. So open the computer, ingredients, 2, 2, 2. Get all that purchased. Ingredients are seemingly quite cheap in this game. I mean, for what we sell all this stuff for, it doesn't seem like we pay that much for ingredients. I mean, trust me, I'm not complaining about that. that is not a complaint. If it came off as one, it certainly was not. I'm more than happy to have cheap ingredients that are still good quality. I don't want them to be cheap for the sake of being cheap. I would still want them to be good because, again, we want our customers to be satisfied around here. Radishes next. And we'll set that there. And I just now saw that the reason that we're only making these things over and over again is because this is the only thing that we know how to make right now. Once we get up to level 2, we'll be able to make more stuff. But for now, this is basically what we've got. We're just known for our salmon. And that's all we're certified to sell anybody is salmon. Raw salmon on top of it, but that's it. This is going to table 3. That's where we're headed. It's table 3. There is yours. And then we got table 1 next. Do we have anyone else here? Oh, no, we just got this lady here who's like been waiting to pay. So F. And, got to get closer. $20 in change. Awesome. Thank you very much. Reputation is up between the R and the E now. We're still, but hopefully getting closer to maybe. Just maybe. Next round of 4 for table 1. Salmon first. Oh, gosh. If only I had $1. All right, radishes next. Left click. There it is. Lots of quality pivots. And the parsley also with the left click. All done there. Are we level 2 yet? We're almost level 2. And then again, when we get to level 2, we'll go ahead and hire a cashier so I don't have to worry about doing that anymore. There it is, table 1. If we leveled up, we've head over to the office monitor to check your new contents. I am here for that. We've also got to clean up all of our tables. So let's go ahead. First, let's take care of this guy's money. So get in there. It's going to be $40 and change for you. Awesome. Thank you very much. Let's get all of our dirty plates while we're at it, because that would be a good thing to do. And they're done. Okay, perfect. And we'll clean your plates as you have finished eating. Oh, and then we got a couple over here. And a couple over here. It becomes a little bit of a task to remember whose plates did we take and whose did we not take. But there's all that. All right, good to go. Let's go ahead, get you rung up. So that is going to be 60 for you. Awesome. I think we made it through 2 days here. And we're going to have new stuff coming up tomorrow. So all of this now goes into the fridge because this has all been cut. So that has to go there. And it has to be used before the end of the next day. And then back here, I had 1 salmon left. So that's going to go in there. I had a radish left. Oh, and that's right. I can pick all these up at the same time. I keep forgetting about that. Interestingly enough, that did not go on the shelf like that did. So does that not go? Oh, that doesn't go on those shelves, apparently. That seems to be the issue. Now, can I take these? Oh, I can take these more than one at a time. Cool. So I can grab these just like that, and then we can throw them out in order. That's good. Same thing here. Pick up all 3 of those, and then throw all those away. Nice. Again, those slots are very, very handy. That is done. Everything is clean. Everything is in storage. Everything's in the fridge. If we go to level 2 and see what we can get, we'll actually do that in the morning, because one of the things we're going to do is we're going to be able to get the cashier, and we're going to be able to get some new products. So we'll do that first thing in the morning here. Reputation up another 20%. 776 experience points. Sold 26 food. Made money again. We're obviously doing something wrong in this game because we keep making money, and that just is not like us at all. We're going to head over to our computer, see what we can get. First things first, we're going to get cashier. Working speed is slow. It doesn't matter. We don't have that many people that are in here, so I will gladly take it. We apparently have to pay them per day. So congratulations, the cashier will now handle your transactions. It comes with a daily fee of $50. Oh, we just pay them $50 every day. It's not like we pay them for a day and then they're gone. Oh, and you can increase this. Okay, upgrade $250. Nah, am I really all that interested in that? Maybe 1. Yeah, we'll go one notch. Again, we don't have enough people here for it to be that big of a deal. So if we were busier, then I'd worry about it. But for now, I'm not. Ingredients, what can we do? We got lemon. So lemon is going to become a thing. And I'll get a radish, a parsley, and a salmon. Get all of that. And we might as well go ahead, go out here, open the place up. There is Sabas. Be funny if his name was Seabass, but I'm sure it's not. But come on, it'd be funny if his name was Seabass. You know it would be. Day 3, store is open for your convenience. Restaurant even is open for your convenience. I mean, it's spelled Sebas, so it could be Seabass. I know it's not, but it could be. All right, salmon. All of our ingredients. So we will get all these set up over here, just like this. So for all of you that were screaming earlier at your screen saying, Rusty, why aren't you taking more than one box at a time? We now are. I just forgot about my slots, as one would expect. All right. So now we're just going to wait here for our first customers to show up. Who will it be? What will they order? It will obviously be something that involves lemon, since we just got lemon, and it will be something that still involves salmon because we also have still salmon. We have no other fish that we are able to serve yet. We are not yet ready to start serving stuff like blowfish. So we're not at that point. We never will be, but at this point, we're not even anywhere close. All right, here we go. 3 more raw salmon slices. Table 9. And again, I don't have to do anything with taking care of the transactions now. Oh, and I can grab everything we got out of here as well. So let's set that down. Get these out of here to have for later. So there's that. We've got our 3 top that we're going to get taken care of. So let's put that there. Get our radishes again. Left click, not right click. And then finally our parsley. So I wonder what the dish is going to be with lemon. Now we could cheat and go back and take a look at our sample dishes back there and see what it is. But that would ruin the surprise. So we'll just let it be and see what's going to happen here in just a second. You guys are good to go. What would you like? A raw salmon slice. Okay, that is nothing new. You would like also raw salmon slices. I wonder if there's something that we need to do to get. I wonder if we've got to like put the order on the menu. I bet you we do. Because the fact that we're still serving nothing but raw salmon slices leads me to believe that there's something else that we need to do that I've not done yet. So I might need to take a look at that and see what we need to do. Because the fact that we've got lemons now is not really making anyone order anything new. So I will have to check the computer and see if there's something that we have to, some step that we have to complete there. I'm sure there is. I just have to figure out what it is. All right, there's that. Radishes now. That's good. And parsley. I wanted to grab lemon. I did not. Okay, and then this is going out to table 8, right there to you. Okay, table 10, more raw salmon slices again. So I've got to take a look back here. Let's go to our board and open the computer. Menu. Oh yeah, that's what it is. We got to buy the recipe. So it'd be $100 to get the salmon crudo recipe. Let's totally do that. We absolutely want that because we want to start serving something more than just raw salmon slices. So we're going to get there, get the salmon crudo going, see if some people would like that today. Next thing we have 2 raw salmon slices. So let's take care of that. We've got all the ingredients for it right here. So I don't even have to slice anything, which is good. And then this is going to table 5. Table 5. You're all set. Oh, no, again, can't do that. Can't throw the tray at you. You have no interest in the tray. Salesperson has arrived at the front of your shop with special offers. Okay. What can we do for you? And there we go. We finally got some people that want salmon crudo. Hi. Got a great deal for you today. I'm offering a rounded frame lobster Thermidor Delight for $500. You want to buy it. 2% customer growth, 2% price bonus, 2% employee morale for $500. I mean, that feels like a deal. I'm going to do it. So, okay, we're going to take this. We're going to left click. Move that. This is going to go on a wall? Yeah. Giant lobster on a wall. Okay. I'm here for it. Yeah, that's a thing that we did. Now we got a bunch of people that we need to get served. So I'm not going to waste any more time than we have. We're going to get as much stuff done as we can. I don't know if we have anything back here. We do not. So let's get more stuff ordered. I'm going to go like 3 of everything now. That feels like a good way to go. I need 1 more radish. I forgot that. Because all the dishes take salmon, they all take radishes. The only thing that doesn't, that we don't need necessarily is the parsley. Because not everything takes the parsley. And salmon right there. And I can keep the, do I have to set the other salmon down? I might, so I'll set that there. That's fine. Actually grab salmon when you're doing this. So we've got 4 salmon slices on this one. We've got some radishes. Nope, not the parsley yet. Not ready for that. Want the radishes first. And now we want the parsley. Okay. And we got a bunch of people that are waiting out there. We're getting to be incredibly popular. I'm not quite ready for it. Table 10. There you go. Again, can't do that. It's not the way that works. Keep forgetting that part. All right, you're waving. You're waving. You all want the salmon crudo. You are waving. You also want the salmon crudo. I got to start picking up all my dirty trays, all my dirty plates. So let's get some of those while I'm thinking about it. This will be where it'll be nice to get some more help in here. But we're not quite there yet. All right. We'll go ahead, throw that in there. I don't need them right now, so that's not going to be a problem. We've got on here 2 raw salmon slices and a salmon crudo on here. So starting with the salmon, as always. I believe that these all take a radish. Oh, and I forgot to put that on there. Yeah, I believe they all take a radish. And then the crudo is going to be the lemon slice. That's the thing where it's going to be different. Oh, no, that's the crudo. Okay. It's interesting that it shows you which one they expect you to make as the crudo. Because I threw a radish on there and like, nope, that's the crudo one, even though it's got the exact same 2 ingredients as the salmon slices do. It deemed that one to be the one that was going to be the salmon crudo. Very interesting. Table 1 is there. Okay, you're good. And off we go. Wasting no time. We've got 2 of each. So we'll go ahead, do that. I need more room up here. I need to, yeah, I did not set these up good. There's like 1 pixel there. These are all empty. So let's get rid of these. They're just clogging up the space. Salmon is here. And that's the nice thing when you have tables of 4, because you can just cut a whole box up and put everything out. I mean, even in a case like this, because I need like 4 radishes anyway, so might as well just cut up a whole box instead of wasting time, like taking some of it off the trays and then cutting up the rest and putting some back on the trays. There's my 2 crudo. My 2 salmon slices is going to table 7. Table 7 is right there. And we got a couple of new tables. 2 crudo for you and 2 salmon slices for you. Okay. How are we doing on time? It is 7 p.m. And this one, okay, so this is 4 crudo. And again, did I do the same thing to myself? Yeah, I did. Oh, no, there's one there. There's one. Okay. The last of my salmon. I think I have another box of everything still outside. I'm pretty sure. Radishes. One more there. Now it's weird because those radishes, when you put them on there, almost look like slices of like cheese. They're obviously not, but they kind of look like it. Like shredded cheese is on there. Which is probably not what makes salmon crudo what it is. It's probably not the shredded cheese that you put on top of the salmon. Table 6. Where is table 6? You are 8. 6. Right back there. There you are. All right. You are also ready for 2 crudos. Lots of crudos that we have now. Lots of people about the crudos. So this is just one single solitary crudo. I can handle that. Going to table 2. And it's nice that they give you 5 minutes basically to take care of every individual order. So it's not like the clock is ticking on the orders like as of the time that you take it. Just the time that you basically get the tray going. That's how long you have to do this, which I kind of find surprising because most of these orders you would have thought the clock would have long been ticking on them. But that is not the way they do it. Again, not complaining. Don't want you to think that I am, because I absolutely am not. All right, we'll grab another parsley just for giggles. All right, salmon. This is going to be what, 2 crudos? I did not mean to pick that up. And then radish again. I am very glad that I do not have to work the register anymore, because that would prove to be a little bit much with all the orders we got. We've gotten incredibly popular in the span of 3 days. I don't know how we're so popular. Apparently, word of mouth has really gotten around based on how much everybody loves our raw salmon slices. That's all I can figure. Table 9, all set. Next up, who is next? Oh, and we're going to wave at you. Or you're going to wave at me. Table 3. Now we've got 2 raw salmon slices. Yeah, this is table 8. And then just some parsley. Actually, it would help if I grab the parsley itself instead of just aiming at it. Actually, grabbing it would make a difference. All right, 2 salmon slices, table 8, which is over here. Okay, all good. And I think that these are like our final 2 orders. Yeah, because it's 9 p.m. So this is the end of it. 2 crudos. The last of my salmon. The actual salmon first. Start with that. Oh, no. I got to put that there. And then radish. I might be able to leave that there for now. I'm going to try. Because I think the other orders we have after this are also crudos. Table 5. You're all set. And then table 3 might be our last one. I think that's going to be the end of the run here. So we are going to set that right there. 1 final crudo. Oh, I do have to cut up 1 more lemon. So, yeah, we'll do that. 1 final lemon. And run that out. Run! There. That's it. We've leveled up again. Oh, thank goodness. Woof. There's a lot that's happened here. So first off, got to do all the cleaning. So much cleaning. The good thing is that when we get up to this level, that it will give us another person that we can hire and have in here. I think they might be like the equivalent of a busser. Maybe. But I don't know for sure. Oh, tray is full. Okay, so we're going to take all that, throw that in there. Oh, and that is full. So, oh, no, no. Grab that, and then throw that in there. Oh, dishwasher's full, so I got to set that there. Now we got to throw that back in there. Okay. And then that goes. and then we'll get everything else cleaned up here. All right, that is clean. Corner, clean, clean. Taking a quick look around, making sure there's nothing I missed. It looks like I got everything. There's Seabass, just standing right there. He is forever going to be known as Seabass. I'm sorry if his name is pronounced some other way. I've got to call him Seabass. There's no choice. It is just it's a requirement that his name is now Seabass. This goes into cold storage right there. Oh, I had other stuff in here. I had radishes and whatnot in here. So I will have to remember that I've got that in there going forward. And then this all goes into the fridge because it's already been sliced. So we got to save that for tomorrow by putting it there. And then that has to go on its own tray. Done. Perfect. Just like that. So level 3, that's going to give us, what is that going to give us? If we take a look here, it'll give us a new employee. So that'll give us a server assistant that will be able to hire $500 for 7 days. So they make like 70 some odd dollars a day, basically, or maybe you got to pay them $500 at the beginning of the 7-day shift, and then every week you got to pay them $700 or $500. Ingredients wise, it's going to open up nothing new there. So new things there. Menu wise, that would open up the roasted herb salmon. So that'd be another thing that we could do when we get into the next day. So that's where we're going to actually start using our oven to make things. And then feedback. Oh, that's just our feedback on the game. I see. So though, and cooking tools. So we could get another oven. We could get the gas. We could get a grill, charcoal, and a pot. Things we don't really need right now, but at some point we'll get into it. And there's our place with all the same stacks of books over and over again. This is a pretty interesting one. You'll definitely have to let me know what you thought of it. Definitely leave me a comment. Oh, it's way too loud out here. Those seagulls are way too loud, so we'll do the outro from here. But yeah, definitely let me know what you think of this one. It came out on June 19th, so this one has been around for a while. If you're interested in picking it up for yourself, it is a $10 game. If you have any of the other Bewolba Studio games, like Hydroponic Simulator or Ranch Farm Simulator, those will also give you some deals to cut the price down. So if you've been a fan of games by Bewolba Studios, and if you would like to possibly run your very own coastal restaurant where you make your own seafood, this just might be the game for you. But that is going to be all for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, I'd appreciate it if you gave it a like. If you really like this video, I'd love it if you consider giving the channel a subscribe. But until we meet again, thanks as always for being a part of all of my silliness. I'm Rusty Champaign, and we will see you later.